me after the show. He had 4 or 5 days afterwards where he couldn't walk right because of those leg kicks. But it was, for McSweeney, it was a lot of leg kicks, run away, leg kicks, run away, leg kicks, run away, and Shivers just had no gas to keep up with it. So it wasn't a good fight. I thought it should have gone to a 3rd round because I thought Shivers won the first. But, it was what it was. Two very subpar fights in the first 2 episodes of the show, and we're hoping for fireworks tonight with Kimbo and Roy Nelson.
Yeah, that'll be great. Well, we'll look forward to talking to you about that next week, Jamie. Thanks a lot for coming on the show tonight.
Thanks, guys, for having me on. I'll talk to you next week.
Have a great week. That was Jamie Pennick from MMATorch.com.
He is such a wealth of knowledge all the time, guys.
I'll tell you what, that fight that McSweeney, I think he barely had more cardio than the other guy. I mean, they both look terrible in that fight.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we're here on Wednesdays, I haven't been able to catch it yet, and I've kept looking for it.
I'm amazed that, like, he's
fight.
had over 100 kickboxing fights, he still drops his hands every time he kicks. I don't see it.
That's amazing.
He didn't do much for me.
What is up next for Mr. Woodley? Do we know?
Kind of took it easy the first part of this week. Probably just get back to getting my technique down, some more grapples, some more boxing stuff, getting some more consistent boxing training, just working on being offensive, man. That's probably about it.
You might go to DeAndre Adamore's camp and do some boxing with them.
Okay. Yeah, and I was just going to mention that, you're part of Team Boggy and St. Charles MMA with Mike here, but part of your philosophy is you send them out to where the best are. You've trained out in Las Vegas. Tell us about some of the training that you've done with some of the UFC fighters.
Man, I've trained with a ridiculous list of world-class fighters. Been blessed to been able to get out there. A lot of people just don't let you just come out to their camp. From going, taking what they teach you. Like, they might fight this guy. I've been, blessed and I've been to Team Quest and trained out there with Matt Lillen. I've been to the Hit Squad and trained a few times. I've been Florida, American Top Team, thousands of times. I've been out to AK in San Jose, California, trained with John Fish and Koscheck and those guys. So I've just got a chance to gauge myself against all the 70s, pretty much the top 70s in the world. And I still got a few more on my list I'd like to try to hit up.
What was that like rolling with John Fish?
Things that, a lot of times you get black belts and wrestlers, I'm like, oh, I like this thing, but man, dudes was real deal on the ground, man. Non-stop motion, continue to try to sweep you, submit you, and don't get tired. So, he's a real black belt in my mind. Very tough guy, very nice, humble guy, willing to work with you. I enjoy working out with him.
Cool. Did he say put me in a guillotine and see if you can keep it on?
No, he didn't say that. No, he didn't say that. I think it was a respect level of, he probably can kind of see where he, I remember I was, trying to make my way out through and stuff like that. So I think it's just that kind of respect. He didn't just take it easy on me because I don't really train to a level where guys can just like give me a leg and stuff like that. So he had to bring his game as well.
What do you think's changed since Friday night?
In my mind, not much has changed, but I've definitely call volume has been a little bit higher.
Got some sponsors calling you.
A few sponsors, a few few radio interviews, but for me, it's just I believe in a growth curve and developing yourself as a fighter, and I believe every fight that I pass is my first, and I've gotten better every time, and I want to continue that. And as long as I keep that, stay humble, keep that in my mind, I think I'll do all right.
Yeah. You told me earlier that it's on demand now, so if anybody's missed it and they've got on demand, they can go to Showtime and watch that fight. That's cool.
Yeah, it sounds like it was a good night of fights. Did you get a chance to watch any of the other fights, or?
No, I watched them later. I didn't get a chance to watch any of the fights. Cormier is a good friend of mine. I wanted to watch this fight, but when it's game time, I'm a goofy guy. I play around. I joke all the way up until it's game time. When it's game time, I really don't play around, and I'm serious about getting it on.
He likes to, whenever it's game time, he's got a regimen that he does. Crack his back. Tape his hands exactly the same way every time. He'll stop you, pull it back, do some more stuff to it. Hit the mitts and drill with Mike Chandler and everything's about the same thing. It's not a superstition thing. It's just what would you call it? I don't know.
I think it's just called know my body.
Anal retentive thing.
I know my body, I know how it responds.
Yeah.
Seems to be working.
Yeah, it's working. He does, you know.
Who's
he
Mike
does what he
Chandler,
wants.
Mike?
Mike Chandler's, he wrestled, he was an All-American in Missouri, and him and Tyron are good friends. And he's the assistant coach at Mizzou, so
Okay.
Tyron tries to get up there and work out with him.
Does he come and corner on your fights, or?
Yeah, he's been down to, he's been down to my last 2 fights, and I'm going out there. Him and a friend, I trained a guy, Eve Edwards, a really explosive lightweight guy, had a lot of time in the UFC. At one point, #1 guy in the world. So I'm training those guys next week. I'm calling them in New York. They're fighting October 10th. And Chandler's just a really good guy to have around you. Great spirit, kind of lives right. And, you know, not many guys can outwork him. And for me to get to where I need to go, I need to surround myself. But I like people that got the same goals and ambitions that I do. And, you know, I haven't seen many people. I put them right up there with a lot of people as far as training, hard work ethic, and just mindset. You know, they got a great mindset about, you know, about the sport. And, you know, I like to surround myself with good people. So he's probably top of my list.
Congratulations, Mike, on your speaking line on Showtime, or your
Oh,
speaking
yeah.
lines.
Yeah.
They had you mic'd in the corner, and
And I said, don't be nervous. Only about 2 or 3 million people will be listening to you.
yeah.
Is that what they said?
I talked to him the next morning. He goes, "How'd I sound?" I said, "Oh, you did good. You pulled it off. You faked it well, like you knew what you were doing." No,
Right.
no, you sounded perfect, man. You obviously gave good advice because you went out.